the debate is going to be Dabura versus Super Perfect Cell, right? Great, yeah, woo! So I'm going to be Dabura. He's going to be Super Perfect Cell. Now I vouch that we kind of keep the characters at the door because the characters kind of adds like a little bit of headcanon to how they act and stuff. So we're just going to say they're going at it to kill each other, right? That's how it should fucking be. That's how death battle should be. So they're going to kill each other. My question to you, Rose, goes a little something like this.
Okay.
If Goku says Dabura is stronger than Cell, who are you to tell me Goku is wrong?
I'm me. And when has Goku... If Goku... Who am I to question Goku? Did Goku fight Dabura?
Goku can sense Dabura's energy, yes. And he has sensed Cell's energy.
Even based off that, I mean, they make a lot of empty statements, too.
Can you prove it's an empty statement?
Goku said that if he had another Sensu Bean, he could beat Infinite Zamasu. I mean,
okay.
There's really no evidence supporting that.
So that's a bit of a red herring because those are two different situations, man. Infinite Zamasu is an immortal infinite being, and we do not know any evidence if Goku could have stopped that or not. That's actually your headcanon. Yeah, what I want is your opinion on Goku sensing Dabura and saying he's stronger than Cell. Why is that an exaggeration?
Well, if he said that, then obviously that must be the case.
That's what he said!
If that's what he said, then why do you even bring it up? He said it!
He said Dabura is stronger than Cell! Yeah, that's the debate!
That's that! Well, then that's that!
That's it!
Yes,
okay.
He said it!
Wait.
Okay, that's it! That's the debate!
He said it!
Thank you.
Boom, it's over!
That was weak.
One statement and the debate ended.
What the fuck was that?
Wait, hold on. He also thought that Gohan was gonna like win the Tournament of Power.
He did.
Yeah, look, yeah, we all make mistakes as fathers.
Yeah, kind of like having children.
That's it. I mean,
Oh my god.
the other one was better.
That was like a good minute.
Can we get a round 2? That's so lacklusting.
Yo, how about Naruto versus 5 Kage Summit Sasuke? What do you got?
Sage Naruto versus 5 Kage Summit.
Say the one that fucking fought Pain or the one that was trying to suck Raikage's chode, right? Whichever one.
I'll take the one that I'll take the one that fought Pain. I'll take that one.
Well, I would take him too, so.
Oh, well, then we agree on that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We agree on that.
I thought you said you were a Swag Kage fan. You know, you're supposed to fucking.
I'm just saying, I would take.
Yo, if you're a Swag Kage fan, you should be for Sasuke's wiener, bro.
No, but then
why you help with Naruto?
I agree with Madara. I'm a fan of Madara because of him. I know Pain would probably beat Sasuke. That's no.
Well, Naruto and Pain are two different individuals, for sure.
I still think Pain will be able to beat Sasuke.
I think.
Can you debate that, Seth? Can you debate that, Seth?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I've never thought about Pain versus 5 Kage Summit Sasuke.
I really feel like Pain will be able to beat Sasuke.
Let me see.
Can I include all the 6 paths of Pain, all of them, or is it just one?
Well, they're all the same. They're all the same person.
I have to think about it. Hold on.
I mean, having multiple people versus one person, that drastically changes how someone will have to fight. If it's just 1v1.
Okay, so can we do
If
Sasuke?
Naruto could do it, Sasuke could do it.
Yeah, can we do the Sasuke that fought Danzo, and this will be the Pain that fought Naruto? Is that okay?
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Wonderful. Great. So I'm gonna start this off by saying that Naruto, after seeing Sasuke half blind, about to die from lack of chakra, said that he cannot defeat Sasuke even with Sage Mode. So this Kage Summit Sasuke is way above Sage Naruto, even while half dead. So by default, his power is insanely above Naruto's, and anything Pain could possibly use against Sasuke is easily countered by his massive fucking power cliffing that he has on the character. And this is kind of shown when Mangekyo users like Itachi, right, even while reanimated and weakened, can kind of fight KCM Naruto, who's comparable to Nagato, right? And Sasuke is comparable to that. He is way above Sage Naruto, and this Sage Naruto that was watching Sasuke, then bodies the Nine Tails. And I don't know if I gotta break this to you, bro, but Six Tails Naruto destroyed Tendo. So I do have to hear some reasoning as to why Pain stands any chance at all.
Well, if I bring in the other paths, you got how you think Sasuke would do against the summoning jutsu? How you think
Amaterasu one shot GG.
Amaterasu.
Yep, one shot GG, just like Itachi. Completely
Universal pull Chibaku Tensei.
Amaterasu shield GG.
Amaterasu. That's just you just go Amaterasu.
That's all he's got to do. Worked on Raikage. Would work on Pain. Yep. No, do I have to remind you, by the way, that the Raikage was also able to fight KCM Cloak Naruto, who was stronger than anything that Pain dealt with? So yes, if Sasuke can fight full power Bijou level Raikage, not even at full power, because when he fought Danzo, he was way fucking stronger. Even Naruto. Oh my god.
Oh my. Who was that?
Yo, muted him. Hold on, don't worry about him. But yeah, so you don't need to worry about it because this Sasuke gets way more powerful even after cucking the Raikage, who was KCM Cloak Naruto level, who's way stronger than the Naruto that fought Pain and was even sort of pushing Nagato, right? Fused Pains. So no, Universal Pole would just get Amaterasu GG'd, and in fact, this would work in Sasuke's favor because there's a 5-minute interval. There's a 5-second interval. Every time he uses the pole, 5 seconds. So if he gets pulled into Tendo and he gets Amaterasu, Tendo has no defense. It's over. He's out. There's not going to be anybody trying to pull on him either because he's covered in Amaterasu. It would just be just like Itachi versus Nagato.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do. Fuck it. I want to do comics now. Now you got me upset. Let's do comics. Let's do comics now. All right, I'm tired of this.
No, Seth. Let's do comics.
Let's do comics.
Seth's beating this nigga's ass.
Let's do comics.
What comics do you want to do even?
We could do the Century, and you could pick any Dragon Ball Z character or Naruto character that you want.
Isn't Century like Marvel's fucking knockoff Superman?
No, I think that's Hyperion.
Yes. Knockoff Superman.
I swear to God, Century's like the knockoff Superman, right? I don't know that much.
Not really.
I don't know that much about Marvel. That's more like Chuck's thing. Maybe like a few DC characters or higher tiers.
You want DC? Let me think of some DC. Darkseid.
Mr. Mixie versus Xeno Goku.
So when you
say Mix destroys, I know.
Yeah. So when you say Darkseid, right? You need to extrapolate which Darkseid, because I'm not going to argue composite Darkseid where you can pick through 300 different fucking incarnations of Darkseid and nitpick what feats you want, right? So you're going to tell me which story of Darkseid that you want, because I only want one writer. I want one consistency to see one story. That's all I want.
All right, let me think. Let me think which Darkseid I want. I don't want the movie Darkseid.
Movie Darkseid?
I don't want the comic. I meant cartoon, not movie. Darkseid.
Cartoon Darkseid. Yeah, it's probably not good. Yo, is it? Yo, I heard it's even hard to make those guys planet level.
Oh, like in the movies?
No, in the cartoons or something.
Oh, the animation culture is crazy.
For sure.
Let me think. Which Darkseid do I want? Which Darkseid's a good amount of Darkseids. I will probably take. Dang, it's a lot of them. Shit.
There's a lot of damn Darkseids. I know. That's why I said pick one.
There's a lot of Darkseids. Not Injustice Darkseid. I don't want him. Not Batman the Brave. Nah. Nope. Not that one either. Not the animated one.
Not that
the
one.
Animated one.
Pick the 10th one down.
It's a good amount.
Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself.
Pretty. Let me see. I'm going to take.
What are we debating?
Darkseid. We could. Let me see. Which one was this? Which one was this? This was written by John Byrne. Which one was this? Superman versus. This was written by John Byrne. I'm gonna take this one. The one written by John Byrne.
This one written by John Byrne. Who the hell is John Byrne? Someone tell me what story.
I'd like to tell you I'm going to take this one by John Byrne for 500.
You know my main man, John Byrne out here.
Hey, Seth, do I
Justice
sound
League,
sick,
the Darkseid War. Justice League, the Darkseid War. Basically, at his highest point, he was the strongest being in the DC universe. At his outside of reality warpers and omnipotent gods.
What do you think he can? What do you think he can destroy?
My ass.
He can easily destroy planets, stars,
stars,
solar systems. He could easily do
that.
that.
See, you mean like over time he's gonna destroy the universe?
Oh yeah, like that. Not
like a freezer.
Okay, well then I will simply say Broly.
Broly.
Oh God.
Same thing. Destroys stars, planets, solar system, blah blah. Right?
How do you think Broly would deal with the Omega beams or the anti-life equation?
Is that universal?
No, they can basically the Omega beams are attacks. They can follow your opponent if they hit you. It's basically a one shot.
Well, people have tanked the Omega
like
beams before.
Superman and all that.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously that Superman struggled with that Darkseid, right? And that Darkseid's only capable of being a universal threat. And Broly, by default, is going to destroy the universe within a few dozen years. So by default, he would be massively.
Darkseid could exist outside of the universe. It wouldn't.
What does that matter? I'm not saying Broly's going to destroy the universe. I'm saying Broly is going to destroy Darkseid, right? I don't think Broly's going to destroy the fabric of the universe.
Darkseid has the anti-life equation. He could easily take over his mind.
Well, Broly has had people try to take over his mind before, and in Dragon Ball, when people try to take over your body, you need to have significant power to actually be able to accomplish that, right?
But that logic doesn't work in DC.
That's how it works in Dragon Ball, right?
That's not how it works.
Well, characters can listen, because characters in Dragon Ball can be turned into fucking candy balls and still work. Okay, it's just if you're stronger than your opponent, you just can beat them up. Then
how do you measure strength across different verses?
This is how you do it, right? Different verses have different hacks resistances. So when Toriyama's like, God damn, Vegito just got turned into a fucking candy ball. How is he gonna win? Wait, I know. He's too strong. He's just too strong to be a fucking candy ball. So he'll just beat him up as a fucking candy ball. That's exactly what Toriyama's gonna do. So when this motherfucker, listen, when this motherfucker Darkseid tries to control Broly's mind, nah, he's too strong. He's just too strong. He's gonna overpower Darkseid's mind control.
That's such plot. Like that doesn't.
I don't care what you think. That's just how Dragon Ball. That's how Dragon Ball works. That's how Dragon Ball works.
That's not how DC works.
That doesn't matter how DC works. This is Dragon Ball.
Because you're taking the character from DC into account.
Listen, this is how it works. So this is how it works. So you claim, right, that DC has this mind ability.
The anti-life equation overcomes anything.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Listen.
So his hacks works? Question mark?
West Dong.
Dragon Ball does.
Wait. Okay. Listen. So in DC, this works. You know why? Because they don't have that hacks resistance. Dragon Ball does. Dragon Ball can resist that hacks.
To what extent?
What I just told you. They can be turned into fucking candy balls.
Candy? That's the
They can be turned into a candy ball that has no organs, no functioning blood vessels, but because he is stronger, he wins. That's how Dragon Ball works.
But that's not how DC works.
That doesn't matter how DC works. Broly is not a DC character. He has the...
Those are two completely different hacks resistances.
We are connecting...
That you are talking about.
Rose, we are connecting the verses, okay? So DC, listen, DC is on the attack, okay? DC is attacking Broly. So DC has this ability. This ability in DC is to control other people's minds, okay? If this works on a DC character, that's because that DC character has no resistance to that mind control. But if you want to say this mind control is going to work on this character in Dragon Ball, you need to go over, well, would it work on that Dragon Ball character? And the answer is, Dragon Ball characters have a resistance to this hacks. So therefore, it would not work.
Is Babidi's magic equivalent to the anti-life equation?
It doesn't matter because Broly was never...
No, it does matter because it's the same.
Wait, how does that matter?
It does because you.
That's a straw man.
You brought up the Vegito one. That's a reality warping hack resistance. That's reality.
Listen.
mind control.
Listen, you bringing up Babidi is a straw man, because what I said is that a Dragon Ball character, even if they have no organs, still functions.
But
Vegeta.
the anti-life equation doesn't have anything to do with organs. It's attacking your brain.
Okay. Are you saying being turned into a candy ball? Are you saying?
No. The anti-life equation could easily take over Broly's mind, and
look,
that's the match right there.
Are you saying being turned into a candy ball doesn't affect your brain?
It does, but it's different. But it's different when someone else is controlling it.
Okay. Well, here's another thing. So if Babidi, right? Babidi controls everything about the person. Controls their body, controls their mind, controls their spirit, controls their power, controls their ki, controls everything about that person, not just their brain. Everything. Dabura isn't even like this super pent-up villain. When he was shown in the afterlife, he was a good guy, but Babidi controlled everything about him, including how he functioned, how he moved, how he fought, and how strong he was, how he thought, right? So all this says is that if a Dragon Ball character is too powerful, not only can they survive being a candy ball with no organs, they can also survive being controlled by people that aren't powerful enough to enforce their will upon them. Okay? So yes, this is a great example for Darkseid, because Darkseid does not have the power to tell Broly what to do.
Yes, he does.
How? Why does he have the power?
He's done it. He's done it both. He's done it to Supergirl. He's done it, I think, to Batman to an extent. He's done it to.
Why does controlling Batman mean? Hold on.
He's done it. He's done it.
Batman's fodder.
I'm not saying I'm not like Batman. I'm not just saying like
he controlled Batman to an extent, but he could control Broly with full control.
He controlled him.
Look,
can I ask a question?
He controlled an entire planet with the anti-life equation.
A planet? Why is a planet comparable to Broly?
He takes control of your soul. He takes the anti-life equation, takes control of your soul, and he can tell you what he can do.
So does all these other techniques, right?
Wait,
Dragon Ball also controls the soul, right? Everything about the being. If you're dead, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're dead or alive. These hacks still work on your body. What? What are you trying to ask?
I'm trying to ask why, like, this debate is revolving around if the like hacks is going to work on Broly of him being controlled when he was controlled in the movie and broke out of a universal. He was controlling universal power with mind control.
Don't barge in. It's not necessary. He's just ad nauseum. So basically, all that needs to be said here, right, is for one, I'm gonna give you some slack. Okay, let's just say the controlling is just questionable, okay? At all. Just questionable. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, okay? Here's the other thing. Would that situation even occur because Broly would speed blitz and one-shot this motherfucker to begin with?
I don't think that will happen.
Oh! Why would that not happen?
Broly, I mean, Darkseid has he's tanked Superman's punches at full power. I highly doubt
Which Superman though
would work.
You just told me that this Darkseid is a universal threat. He destroys planets, stars, and solar systems.
I said that's easily.
Easily, right? Yeah.
Yes.
He's a universal threat, right?
Yeah,
Broly is a universal threat as just a Super Saiyan, while with his crown on, right? While still being told what to do by Daddy.
And speed blitzing him. It's not like Broly would one-shot Darkseid.
Of course he would. Broly is beyond multi-galaxy, and in fact, he would be universal.
The second that Darkseid looks at Broly, it's a wrap. That's it.
Why would he just look at Broly and it'd be over?
That's how the anti-life equation works.
Okay, so you're saying the second he looks at Broly, it's anti-life equation. It's just GG.
Yes.
Then I would go back. Then I would go back to my previous point that it's questionable that would work at all.
Nah. Nope.
Yes. No is not a proper response. I've already proven he has resistance to mind hacks. I've already proven even if Darkseid turned this motherfucker into a candy ball, he would still be able to beat his dumb ass.
You're talking about a reality warping hack compared to a mind control hack that's above anything that Dragon Ball Z has introduced.
How is it above anything Dragon Ball Z has introduced?
The anti-life equation is literally created to control the minds of anyone that Darkseid chooses. That's how it's written. That is what
okay, and I'm going to say this. Darkseid Ain't shit. He doesn't have the power to control
Broly ain't shit. What you mean?
Listen, this is what I said. Just because Babidi has the ability to control people's minds with utmost ease, he can control people that are massively more powerful than him. His whole perk is, I control people, I tell them what to do. That's his whole quirk. Vegeta is just too strong. That's it. That's just how Dragon Ball works. That's a mind resistance hacks. There are people that have anti-hacks in fiction. If you're going to do versus battles and verse versus verse, you need to incorporate the appropriate resistances and the appropriate offenses. So if a Dragon Ball character has resistances to mind hacks, you need to incorporate that, because otherwise it's just a no limits fallacy. Because otherwise you would just say this. Well, here's a fucking 5D being. Here's Mr. Mixie. Well, anti-life equation. You're mine now, right, Mr. Mixie?
No, because he's above, of course. He's above that. He's above it. He's a freaking fifth dimensional.
Of course, and Broly is above the anti-life equation as well.
No, he's not.
In power, yes, he is.
No, he's not.
How is he not above the anti-life equation?
There are beings who are stronger than Broly who've been under that same exact anti-life equation.
Show me a scan.
Let me go find one.
From the Darkseid War.
From the Darkseid.
Oh, this is about to be interesting.
I wanted to bring up something. He's like, you said Darkseid was like a threat to the universe. Just saying, like Frieza was too, and like a threat to the universe.
Well, he already stated like Darkseid was like solar system level and shit, so it doesn't matter.
That's like Super Saiyan 2.
Broly's
like multi-galaxy.
I already said Broly would speed blitz and kill him. He's just on a tangent.
He's not one shot in Darkseid.
Dude, if Darkseid,
if Darkseid is only if Darkseid is only like solar system busting, Broly does one shot, dude.
He does not one shot.
Listen, guys, stop interrupting. If Broly is multi-galaxy, that is a fact. Do you understand that? It's pretty much common sense, right? He, in his Super Saiyan state, he's a threat to the whole universe. Destroys billions of galaxies within a few years as a Super Saiyan. And then as a legendary Super Saiyan, he's going to destroy the entire universe within a short period of time, or in possibly one shot, because Paragus says he'll just destroy the universe. So no matter what you really say, he's either multi-galaxy level or not universal. So yes, he one-shots Darkseid if he's only a stellar or not universal threat, like Frieza, because Frieza goes around destroying planets and stars. Frieza's going to destroy the universe. Even second form Frieza was stated that he was going to destroy the whole universe. Did you know that? Second form Frieza was stated a threat to the universe. So why wouldn't Broly be more powerful than Darkseid? This would be a one-shot. This would be over billions of times an increase, even if you just said he was singular galaxy level, let alone billions of times galaxy level. Low ball, actually.
The only beings that were able to really overcome the anti-life equation was someone like God of Death Flash.
Okay, that's
scam of the other thing.
All I'm saying is, if it's bloodlusted, if this battle is bloodlusted, like we already agreed to these debates being, then it would be speed blitz, one shot, and the anti-life equation. It's very arguable, is what I'm saying. So your only argument is ignoring 2/3 of the argument. Actually, it's ignoring 2.5 parts of this argument. 2.5 out of 3, because you only have 0.5 of the arguments in this case, even if I take it charity. So it's really just it's 5 to 1.
You brought up a reality warping resistance feat, comparing it to a feat that is mind control.
I brought up two different things. You're strawmanning.
You referred to the Babidi jump. No.
You're strawmanning because I actually did bring up numerous things. I brought up, of course, the mind control. I explained how it affects every part of their being. I also brought up how being turned into a candy ball removes your fucking organs to even function. So if you're stronger than somebody, and even if you don't have a brain, you still work just because your ki is more powerful than your body, right? So then I go on to say Broly speed blitzes, and if it's to the death, he blitzes and one-shots because he is multi-galaxy. Darkseid is, shaking star systems, right? Broly one-shots because he's faster than Darkseid can react or even probably comprehend, and he's more powerful by billions of times. There is no debate further to be had. It's really just you committing ad nauseum and holding on to the anti-life equation, which is arguable at best.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Kind of. Wait. Kind of. I mean, you're a little quiet,
pretty
fuzzy. I'm a little quiet, man.
They changed my headphones. Shut up.
I mean, not to mention Broly gets stronger.
Change it to an Xbox mic from 2002?
Well, Broly doesn't need to get stronger, Mr. Tree. I mean, like I said before, it's already a one-shot even from base, let alone if you get stronger. So.
Does he like comprehend the difference between like a billion times different in strength and like a billion?
No, he understands. He understands the difference. He's just holding on to this.
What I'm
point
saying is if
powerfully.
Darkseid did actually give Broly some trouble, give it a couple minutes, and Broly would still win.
Well, that's fucking retarded. But let's continue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Broly's pretty strong, and guess what? He gets even stronger. GG! Got him! Debunked!
We're gonna need to make a video on this one.
Anyway, Rose, that's all that really needs to be said. I mean, do you remember the Sakura versus Hinata debate we had?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure because I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I was heated because
Who won that debate, though?
That motherfucker, Mr. Gonzalez.
What did he do?
He deleted the fucking audio and he only had a video recording. So I was pissed. I was pissed, bro.
God.
That's why I was like, Rose, hey, you want to debate a second time, right? So.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to be a dick to you, dude. I'm just fucking heated because Mr. Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez, why?
Yeah, you're gonna fucking. But
Seth even tweeted about it.
anyways, I guess we'll just
again.
Rose, we're just gonna repeat what we did the last time for the ending. So let's just go over how we met with the multiversal stuff. If that's okay with you, and then I'll just plug in your Instagram. We'll just end it there. So. Okay, so Rose made a post on Instagram, and the post was basically, what would happen if I debated SethTheProgrammer, right? So, at first I saw like a few posts about this, and I was like, "What? Who the fuck is that?" Right? And then I just kept seeing them; they just kept rolling in, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna check it out." Right? Whoever this is, and he made a post at 2,000 likes. I was like. Okay, I guess we got a debate, right? So basically, Rose came to me, and the main problem he had with my videos that he wanted to debate about was, well, you're saying, Goku is multiversal, he's 4D. Explain your reason. Explain what you mean by multiversal and 4D, so they understand.
All right, what I mean by multiversal and 4D is basically being able to transcend your own universe using your own power, or having your own power affect other neighboring universes. A good example is the Marquis of Death. He was able to go through different Marvel universes and kill off all the Marvel cosmic entities, beings like Eternity, Infinity, Mistress Death, Oblivion. Another character that is multiversal is someone like Mad Jim Jaspers. He was his reality warping was so powerful that they had to come up with a new term for his reality warping. They called it the Jaspers warp, and his power, his presence was basically so powerful that it trickled into other universes, and the gods of those universes basically had to wipe away Matt Jim Jasper's original universe in order to kill him.
Right. And by 4D, you mean like if Goku looks to the right, he sees the future, and looks to the left, he sees the past, right? And he can manipulate it, right? That's like a 4D being. And the big problem that people have in my videos is I don't make this clear enough. By multiversal, I'm referring to a versus algorithm where it's verse versus verse. Me and Rose were kind of yelling at each other about this in mid-debate. But verse versus verse is you create an algorithm so that these verses can interact logically, so they work. So if you have a fourth dimensional being in fiction, that fourth dimensional being isn't just going to solo all fiction because he's stated to have dimensional tier, and other writers in fiction don't fucking say that shit. So, most writers in fiction don't worry about dimensional tiering. So it's like, what would you have to say that a character is strong enough to close a dimensional gap just because an author said a character was that level? And that would be, destroying infinite universe sized realm of time and space, blah, blah, blah. So it's more like an attack potency thing. So Goku's Kamehameha is strong enough to obliterate infinite Zamasu, who stretches through time and space. That'd be like a 4D being because he's infinite time space, at least according to his lore, right? And that would be a fourth dimensional attack potency, not a fourth dimensional existence. And then with multiverse, it's more like stacking on multipliers onto his forms. It's more like an attack potency one thing once again, because Goku, going off of his lore with Zeno, probably does not actually have the DC to destroy a multiverse, if Zeno is, a big deal for destroying like 36 universal realms or something like that. So that's a different argument, but that's essentially what happened. So I guess this is a good time to extrapolate that. If you guys want to, you can check out Rose.memes Instagram page. It was fun debating him. I wish you guys could have saw the Hinata versus Sakura debate, because after my collab with Swag Kage, it was like people kind of got the wrong idea, and it was just like, no, Sakura fucking obliterates Hinata like no difficulty. So I wish that I got that recorded, but other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed.
Who's the better wife?
Hinata. But